Hi, this is Chris, and this is my first video using a piece of software called OBS. Free software to record screen captures and audio. And this is my Malwarebytes demo of how to tweak it according to how I like it. So once you launch Malwarebytes, I have a reverse color. I have the dark color theme, but yours may be whiter and brighter. Basically, I'm going into the cog, the gear icon cog in the upper right. Under the General tab, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and make sure that usage and threat statistics is turned off. This is just feedback to Malwarebytes, which I don't need to give them, so just uncheck that. Then under notifications, the tab up there, I have it set to, you see the check marks here are all selected, only show if threats were detected. So if you kind of observe my video recording and match yours to the same, you'll have the tweaks I recommend so it doesn't bother you with too many pop-ups. There's a scan reminder area. I do have that turned on, so usually it's either 7 or 14 days selection, just to remind me if the machine's been turned off, I've been on vacation, or if it hasn't been running for some reason, to get back to a scan to make sure everything is clean and current. I think that's it for that section. Security tab at the top. I have it set for 3 hours. I don't need it updating more often than that. I think that's adequate, so it'll update itself every 3 hours. And if we scroll down, I like to select scan for rootkits, which by default is not turned on. I don't know why. I do not scan within archives. Those are like zip files, compressed files. I don't think there's a need to scan within those. So that's it. Scan for the rootkits. I don't scan within archives. And under Windows Security Center, I disabled this. This allows Malwarebytes and the built-in Windows Defender antivirus to run together simultaneously. I've never had any problems doing that, so that's always how I configure it. I do not want Windows Security Center checked here. I want both Malwarebytes and Windows Defender to be running. I don't think there's anything else we change on here. The rest of these you can skip. There's nothing else up here to customize. So the other thing would be closing that box off, clicking on the scanner box here, clicking on the scan scheduler, and then moving over here to the pencil, which is like the edit option for changing the schedule of when you want Malwarebytes to automatically check your machine. So you can pick the time you like, but I usually set it for every day. And the time, probably a time you're having dinner, lunch, going to sleep, as long as the computer is turned on, it will do a scan at that time. I usually go to the advanced section because there's more features here to control actually what we're doing for the scheduled scan. So again, I'm going to pick the time I want every day. I don't need it to try to run again if it was missed, because I'm telling it to run every day. So if I miss a day, I don't need it to try to catch up. It will just check the next day at that same time. So daily, give it a good time, whether it's evening, morning, lunchtime, whatever your preference is for when your computer might be turned on and maybe you're not using it heavily or at all. I do not have it scan at next opportunity because I'm going to have it scan every day anyway. And here you want to have the quarantine all threats automatically checked, the scan for rootkits checked. The other two you can leave off. I don't scan within archives, again, like we expressed that option in the other section. This is for the scans that occur. I don't want it to scan archives. And I don't want it to reboot automatically. So for some reasons, or for some users, I do set that to do that if it's a scan late at night when they're not using the machine. But during the daytime, if we're scanning, we don't want to like surprise us and reboot the machine automatically. So once you've changed these options here, you can hit save, and then close that, and that's it. That's all you have to do to tweak it to my recommendations. I hope you enjoyed this video.